Point Arena, Las Vegas, Nevada. How are we feeling on a Wednesday afternoon? Let me hear you one time. Oh, this is the 47th annual Indian National Finals Rodeo, and we are in the South Point Arena, the South Point Hotel and Casino. My name is Ryan Davis. I'm a new guy in the announcing team. I'm joined up here with Mr. Kyle Tom.
Good afternoon, Ryan. It's a great day in Las Vegas. Round number 2 yesterday was hot. We'll get to that in a moment. But what do you say we welcome in the Cowboys and Cowgirls to Las Vegas? Yeah, they come in blazing for round number 2. It's Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women Day today. As you wear red, you'll see our Cowboys and Cowgirls, our arena personnel, and of course our wonderful rodeo family, all raising awareness for this very important cause to Native America. They fought hard all year long to get here yesterday, a tough go-around. We saw so many fast times and high scores. They are after their second round today. It's somewhat of a clean slate as we build towards Saturday and championship night.
And that's right, a lot of things can happen from here to Saturday. This is where money moves are made. Round 2, they say the biggest improvement is from round 1 to round 2, and I think we are in for it this afternoon. Let's head on down to the buck and shoots and meet your rough stock contestants. Now, the Wolves were out last night in the rough stock events. We've seen some big scores in the bareback riding, the saddle bronc riding, the bull riding, and we are in for some of the greatest action here this afternoon. I'm telling you, Indian Cowboys are some of the greatest rough stock riders in the world, and we got the best right in front of you. Las Vegas, let's hear it one more time for your roughies.
With that being said, we are all super proud to be in Las Vegas, and we are all proud as Native America to come together and celebrate nearly 5 decades of rich history of Indian professional rodeo. With that being said, we are honored to welcome in the colors of not only our neighbors to the north in Canada, but right here, the United States of America. With the Maple Leaf and Old Glory riding side by side into this arena, we're going to honor them both together as Native Americans. In lieu of an invocation, we bless the grounds every single morning before we start our day. So with that being said, Ryan Davis, will you please welcome in our flag song singer today?
It is my pleasure to introduce you to Mr. Ted Phelps, tribal citizen of the Sistiwaptin Dakota, Oyate. Residing on the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation, this is our flag song. Oh, Pilavale, my friend, thank you very much. You got them. The greatest in the world, and they happen to be Indian cowboys and cowgirls. How about it one more time? INFR Las Vegas.
How's everybody feeling on this Tuesday afternoon? Trick question, it's Wednesday. Come on now. Welcome to round number 2 in Las Vegas. Kyle Tom with my buddy right here, Mr. Ryan Davis, bringing us into round 2 today. Ryan, yesterday we had so much great action, and today we are rolling in. We're coming in hot. As you saw, the Time to Event Cowboys and Cowgirls came out with a bang, and you know they're going to come out swinging here in round number 2 today.
And that's just it. You know, we had a lot of top contenders, a lot of dogs coming in last night. They didn't get the performance they wanted yesterday afternoon and into last night. So you know they're going to be coming out firing on all cylinders this afternoon. It is my pleasure to introduce to you our picket men for the evening, brought to you by Roper. All the way from Browning, Montana, please welcome the one and only Mr. Manny Boggs. And coming to you from Rodeo, Montana, the Big Sky Country, the Big 406, let's say hello to the veteran, Mr. Pete White. Taking it to cowboy country, the rodeo state of South Dakota, it is my pleasure to introduce you to Mr. Regan Mortensen. And let's not forget the man of the hour, the talent. You've seen him in the PRCA, but tonight and this afternoon, he lives right here in Indian Country. It is my honor and my privilege to introduce you to my good buddy, JJ Harrison.
Whoa, we are coming down this afternoon. Ryan Nesbitsui not making the ride we want here today. Little buckskin from New West Rodeo. It is going to be a no score.
Wow. We're starting exciting. That was exciting. That was like, first you start, you don't even know what day it is, then we're like bucking horses randomly. This is going to be one of those days that just is awesome. All our main goal is, guys, is to make sure that guy doesn't fall asleep during the rodeo. Right there. There he is. That's our sleeper, okay? That's our barometer. If he falls asleep, we got to amp it up a little bit.
There you go.
Let's go to the second bucket shoot. We weren't in the day money yesterday, but I'll tell you what, Jack Rabbit from Muddy Creek Rodeo is holding Wyatt Batoni, and I got a good feeling about this. Hey! Wyatt Batoni. We're going to get him set down so you can talk to him nice. I think we're going to take a look at the replay here. Look at this. Markout's perfect. We're holding it for 2 jumps, raking him every jump. The spurs are beating the horse to the ground every time, and that's what the judges are looking for. And we're going to come off firing today, 6 guns a-blazing. How about this? 82 points.
He is in good position here in round number 2. Let's ride now with Dallas Young Pine. Chute number 1 is where we go for a young talent from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. He's climbing aboard a Gunville Rodeo horse called Gumbo Lily. Here's a horse we get to see as a feature on Saturday night in this arena. The Gunville family for generations have been bringing us their very best. It's no different in 2023. Dallas Young Pine, chute number 1, now looking to beat an 82-point ride. It's round number 2. It's time to go to work. Let's go. Whoa. You talk.
Hey, man, look. He should get a do-over.
He wants a do-over?
I think we should give him a do-over.
Why?
Yes.
Ouch. Ouch.
Mainly because he fell off. I feel like we should make rodeo a little bit more like mini golf. If something bad happens, you just look around, see if anybody saw it, and just kick your ball in the hole. Anyway, I'm thinking of going to the moon on Tuesday next week. Elon Musk and I are best friends.
Really?
You don't even know what I'm talking about, do you?
Elon Musk, it's your best friend. That's who I thought I was your best friend. That's what you told me all
You
morning.
used to be my best friend, and then you got your head
And
down. I
then-
don't even know what you're looking at. He don't even know what day it is. You two.
It's Wednesday. Come on with it. Cashin Ford. On triple nickel. A Gunville Rodeo. You know, Cashin came into the day. He was third in the round last night, so we're going to need a money move here, and he put it on the board. As we're taking a look at the replay, paint comes out. Man, I like the outfit, JJ. What do you think about that? The white, the black, it goes good with the horse, don't you think?
He matches. And that's the thing. That's the thing. A lot of these cowboys, this is what's awesome about the INFR is they match the horse. They choreograph the outfit with the animal. Nobody else does that. And I'm just hoping there's not an Appaloosa bucking or there's going to be a weird outfit today.
Cheetah print, that's what it is. Well, Cashin Ford's going to be 66 points there.
Let's go to Whistle Joe right now. Navajo Nation Cowboy Sweet Tequila from Wilson Rodeo. Whoop, whoop, there we go. Whistle Joe put up some numbers yesterday afternoon in the first go-around, or last night, I should say. Oh, boy. Can tell you now, he is moving his arms as the pickup men look to get our horse out of here quickly. Stetson Sports Medicine in to aid the cowboy. We have a great medical program, fully staffed with everything from massage therapists, chiropractors, certified sports trainers, medical doctors. We've got them all with the Stetson Sports Medicine program. He is in good hands as they tend to our cowboy. You certainly never want to see any of our athletes on the arena floor. But I tell you what, Whistle Joe's tougher than a 3-day-old fry bread. He's going to get up. As we slowly make our way to our feet today, thank you again, all of the hardworking medical staff of Stetson Sports Med.
I took care of it. I got it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, he was like, yeah, give him a little love. Give him a little love. He was coming too, and I said, listen. I've seen your insurance. An ambulance ride is $1,800. He was like, you know what? I'll get up. I'm fine. I'm cool.
Let's head to Riverton, Utah. Riverton, Utah is bringing us the matchup of the afternoon, I believe. This is Clay Ramon. Excuse me. We're going to arrange this, and we're going to go to Tom Chi. And he's aboard Barefoot Fever. A Beshpato Stampede bucking horses. JRC, you'll see the cowgirl back there flanking this bucking horse as we get Tom Chi set down in the Wild Man event. JJ, you look like you used to be a bareback rider back in the day. Is that true?
I rode bareback horses in high school, and I was so good that they recommended I ride bulls. So I've noticed it's Wednesday, Kyle, Wednesday, and we're a little quieter than Tuesday, and historically that's not the way it's supposed to be. So I don't want to point any fingers, but ma'am, it's your fault. Man, we need you, okay? You're the inspiration for Wednesday. You need to stand up right now, and these people will go crazy for you. I'll help you up. Yeah, stand up. Come on. Yeah, girl.
JJ, we're going to need that same energy, and I need fan power. As soon as the latch cracks here, we let Tom Chi outboard this bareback horse. I need to hear you scream Las Vegas right now.
Woo! It worked, man. It worked, Ryan.
It did. But you know what? It all starts at the shoe. We talk about that mark out rule. We have a little bit of yellow laundry on the ground. Unfortunately, take a look at the replay board. Spurs dropped as the horse's front feet are hitting the ground. We're going to mark him a no score for missing that horse out. But it's a trip to Vegas. He's not going to leave here without a little bit of round of applause from the South Point Arena, is he?
Are you kidding me? He missed him out?
Missed him out, JJ.
Man, you know what that is? That is like officiating your own wedding. Like,
there it is.
You can just never get fully like, yes, I did it.
There it is.
Dude, I waited a long time before I started talking about this.
It was just eating you alive, wasn't it?
It was. And let's be honest, our buddy Ryan up there, first time INFR announcer, already I can tell you he's absolutely going to be one of the best that's ever done the job. So let's give him a little bit of love. A little bit of love.
You guys are too
Thank you for the 7 of you that clapped. That was amazing.
Oh, man.
I'm serious. You're going to be great. You're going to be fantastic. But you have to tell the story at some point of how you did it, because you officiated your own wedding, man.
All right. This is where we're getting backwards.
I mean, come on. What do they say? Why let facts get in the way of a good story?
Right.
I think that's the old saying.
That's a Tolmanism.
Go to shoot number 1 right now, Jet Knight. Yeah, oh yeah. Waymaker, the name of the bucking horse from Blossom Ranch. As we are inside shoot number 1 now, Dupree, South Dakota is where your cowboy comes to us from. Jet Knight, one of our great young talents, a second-time qualifier to the India National Finals Rodeo. There you see a great view. Those of you watching on Ride Past PBR channel, you're seeing great work by our camera crew, both inside the buck and shoot and out of the preparations it takes to climb aboard one of these premier animal athletes. We're watching it live. We've got the energy to ride on a Wednesday afternoon. Whoa, boy. Jet Knight in a sticky situation. Fortunately, we've got 3 of the best ever to put on a pair of pickup chaps. As we get a rope on one side and a rope on the other, looking to get this horse screeched to a stop today. The Roper boys make their way in to assist the pickup men. It was an entire group effort to save a cowboy's life. How about it one more time for the Roper pickup men and the Cooper Tire bullfighters?
We really are blessed with some of the greatest arena personnel, in-arena personnel especially. Some of the top hands in the arena. You talk about Vegas being a great opportunity where we'll be crowning world champs on Saturday. Young man by the name of Clay Ramon. Clay, now is the time. Las Vegas is the place. Let's put your stamp on a good one here on a Wednesday afternoon. Clay Ramon matching up with Baby Jaw of Not Afraid Bucking Horses. Come on, Clay. Making it to that 8-second whistle. We'll get scores rolling in here from our cinch officials. We're watching the replay. Baby Doll didn't have the trip that we were expecting today. Came out firing though, gave it her all. Clay Ramon spurring one, making the best out of the situation. These stock are a lot like contestants. They know the stage. They know what's going on. They hear the crowd. They hear us announcing. They get nervous. The jitters hit them as well. Score still rolling in for Clay. 39 points, JJ, but I got good news. Las Vegas, let me ask you a question. Who wants to see Clay Ramon get on another bucking horse?
By the way, Cashton Ford was awarded a reride opportunity as well, so potentially seeing 2 today in the bareback riding as we get ready to go to our final bareback rider. Navajo Nation former champion of the world, Delvecchio K and Bobby Dazzler of Tommy Hawk Rodeo as the Arizona bareback rider. Oh, the Arizona man.
Sir, you can get off now. It's over. Sir. There
we go.
There you go.
To the safety of our pickup men today, as we say a big thank you once again, Pete White, Riggin Mortensen, and Manny Boggs, taking care of our Cowboys on the arena floor this afternoon.
Let's go to the leaderboard for the afternoon thus far. Reminder, we still got one performance in mind this evening. Cam Bruce had 79 points. Number 4 spot. Wyatt Batoni's coming in at number 3 with an 82. Evan Batoni, 84 points. And the standing for the aggregate leaderboard, number 1 spot. 146 points on 2. That's going to be looking good for that average race on Saturday, Kyle.
Absolutely. Things are shaping up. By the way, Delvecchio K, 72 points in this round. So there you see him make that jump to the top of the aggregate race. So a little bit of a delay. We got our things back in order. Thank you for bearing with us. We'll be right back, those of you watching on Ride Pass around the world. Welcome back, viewers around the world. We are live in Las Vegas. If you're watching on PBR Ride Pass channel, you have not missed a moment of the rodeo, but you have missed a ton of fun. JJ Harrison, Ryan Davis, we are having a ball here in Vegas. We are going to the big man's event. It's time for the steer wrestling. Last year, it took a 4-31 to win the round. On round number 2, Otis Little Mustache of Brockett, Alberta, going to start us off. So we say a big thank you to our partners at the United States Coast Guard. They've got a booth up on the concourse. So many great options and people to see and meet, and thank our partners for being with us at the INFR, Ryan.
Yes, so many great partners indeed, like those bringing you the live feed for this year's 47th International Finals Rodeo. Big thanks to PBR Ride Pass, all 186,000 of you watching at home. Let me tell you, I hope you have a case of FOMO because you are missing out. We're having a blast down here. We got some of the greatest personnel and the best Indian talent and rodeo talent that the world will ever see. And it starts right here with Otis. Come on. Oh, man. Little tough luck there. We're going to come up short-handed there with a no time.
Let's ride in with Bodie Wallen right now. Martin, South Dakota talent. 1 up, 1 down so far, Ryan. Looking to get a qualified run turned in the steer wrestling. Last night on stage was a Great night to celebrate our first go-around. We won the first round in a 3.58-second run.
3 and 5. That's terrifying if you're a Bulldogger backing into the box. That adds a lot of pressure. That's a whole bunch of weight on your shoulders, knowing that a 3 and 5 right now is leading that average race. But I don't know, I think Bodie Wan, Rosebud Sioux Tribe has something to say about it. 3 and 58, Kyle, that is cooking. You're pushing the barrier, you gotta be quick. Everything has to shape up perfectly. We talk about the luck of the draw. Sometimes you don't get the steer you want, sometimes you got the steer to win it on. And we gotta take advantage of it. Bodie shapes him. Hooks and nose, we're gonna go to the top spot for the day with 2 out to 4.80. 4.80.
Let's ride in now with Sawyer Strand. Platte, South Dakota talent. Cheyenne River Sioux Tribe. 3-time qualifier to the Indian National Finals Rodeo. Here's a guy who wants a time on the board.
That's gross. Just a big old pile of poop right there.
JJ,
I got it.
I did see a help wanted sign by the stalls if you're looking for a job after this.
I'm pretty good at covering up crap, that's for sure. Work with you guys all the time.
Oh, I was going to say just ask your wife. There you see Sawyer looking to back in. We've seen him turn in some good runs in this arena. Over the past few years, we've been in Las Vegas, a great celebration that is Indian National Finals Rodeo. Big thank you to Home Run Construction, Pela Casino Spa and Resort, as well as Four Bears Casino and the 3 affiliated tribes. Part of our great sponsor partners coming together to help you enjoy the Indian National Finals Rodeo. Sawyer trying to get everything set just right in the corner of the box. Our friends at Classic Ropes taking care of those box pads for us. The start, Ryan, it's so very crucial to get out of those roping boxes to make sure you measure the score line just right, have a good attempt to get your steer thrown down.
And that's 100% right. You know, if you're not breaking the barrier sometimes, if you're not even pushing the limits, you're not trying, especially now. This is Vegas. This is what we worked all year long for these runs, just like this. We're in the South Point Crowds World Champs on Saturday. 5 and 53 for the 3-time qualifier. 5 and 53. Casper set him up pretty good here as we look at the replay. Casper is pushing that score good. We get him out, we set up, we shape him up, hook that nose deep, right over the right shoulder, and we're gonna stop it at a 5 and 53. 5 and 53.
Let's ride in with your next talent, Mylan Fisher of Ashland, Montana. There we go, Montana, back in Vegas today. Punched his ticket through the qualifier system. You see his horse Cowboy ready to go to work. One of our top ranch bronc riders we get to see as well. Mylan for the great Fisher family. Boom! No penalties on the run. A 3.84 to the lead.
Before we go to the Wyoming man, Mr. Tyler Houle, I'd just like to hit on this. You know, a lot of people don't know this. This is what I love about the INFR. You're counting guys out before the qualifier. You work your way up through that qualifier, and you come out on a Wednesday afternoon, performance number 2, and you throw one in 3 and 84. That is what I love about Indian Rodeo.
Absolutely. We say it all the time, anything can happen. We're seeing it play out before our very eyes.
Let's go to Tyler Houle. Alpine, Wyoming is where he's getting his mail. three-time INFR qualifier. Been to the NRA finals back home in Montana. Tyler. Oh, yes. Luck of the draw there. Clock's going to stop at an 8-1-2. It's tough when those steers start hanging a leg. As we take a look up at our preferred big screen, we shape him, we slide him perfect. Just sometimes those steers just do not want to tip over, Kyle. That makes it tough. Makes it tough indeed.
Well, that might be tough, but I tell you, our Cowboys are a lot tougher as we take a brief peek at that aggregate leaderboard so far. Mylan Fisher on top with a 14-5-9, Tyler Houle 16-21, Sawyer Strand 18-44, and Bodie Wong 19-74. We go to the Navajo Nation and a Church Rock talent, Matt Jody. One of our great multi-generational stars of rodeo. 4 times a qualifier to the India National Finals. You see his sister, the tour champion in the Breakaway, Caden, on the hazing side. There's Dad Sheridan helping him in the box. His great teacher and mentor. Sheridan, 2-time world champion, who's also qualified in the seniors this year. Matt riding up hard, getting them to a stop. Oh, yeah. Beautiful run put together at a 5-85.
For those of you watching at home, I don't think you understand how rare that is. We know Caden's a hand, but to see a lady, a cowgirl on the hazing side, that's really something. That really...
I hate to interrupt you guys, but I'm saying we got to go to his mom on the recap because Mom was here, watched the whole thing. Mom, how do you feel about that run?
Glad you got a time. Glad you got a time.
That means you can do better. You can do better. Okay? We don't have ribbons for 15th place here.
Ooh.
What do you mean, ooh?
Ooh,
He's going to be back. Here's the thing. How many people here today are moms, uncles, aunties of some of our contestants? Make some noise if you got some contestants competing in here. Yeah, I love that. I love the support. Back to you guys.
I know one of those family members cheering loud and proud is coming from Wall, South Dakota. So we go to Bridger Amiot, reserve INFR champ in recent past, coming from you, from the great Oglala Sioux Nation. This is shaping up to be good. Don't be fooled by the white shirt. This guy has no fear to get down and dirty and throw one in 4. I just know it. Today is looking to be tough. 384 is the top. What do you say? I told you today is the competition day. How about it to the number 1 spot? 3.64. You got to come out, you got to be fired, Kyle, and these guys are just proving it time and time again.
Absolutely, and a cowboy who came out fire and a cowboy who has proven things time and time again comes to us from Martin, South Dakota. One of our great world champions of the India National Finals Rodeo. We've seen him get it done in the steer wrestling. Tough enough to get it done in the all-around. Joe Wilson won the first go-around of this year's rodeo. Last night, he was a 3.58 second run to bring the heat. He's a 3.58 today. He goes to the number 1 spot once again. So 364 is great to have, but it's dangerous when you turn it in right before your previous go-around winner.
Exactly, especially when he's on top of a horse called Pac-Man. I want you to watch how this horse works. We were first place in the round last night, and Joe Wilson taking home that day money, taking home the average lead for the night, setting himself up for a big move today.
Pac-Man right upside of him. Oh, yeah. At a 4.60. Well, that man is tough, tough, tough as they come. 4 and 6-0. That's going to be fourth in the round. And as we take a look at your aggregate board, I believe we go to number 1 in the aggregate race with an 8.18. Fastest on 2 so far.
You know this is gonna be quick when you're on top of a horse called Blur. The man riding that horse called Blur is the one and only Mr. Brandon Bates. Winslow, Arizona is where the talent's coming from today. The great Navajo Nation. He's got 2 family members competing here. He's a 2007 INFR steer wrestling world champ as we take a look at Blur, our partner in crime. We couldn't do without our partners on the 4-legged side. Brandon.
Guys, the wagon wheels are falling off the wagon.
I talked about our partners on 4 legs. We have the ones we're riding our horses, but we also have our 4-legged counterparts in the draw, and just today was not working out.
Hey, and I got to quote one of my favorite announcers. He said one time, a lot of these steers are a lot like animals. They got minds of their own. And he said it without even knowing what he was saying.
JJ, you are the greatest.
I don't know if I'd say that. By the way, ma'am, how are you? Hey, what's up? I'm going to sit by you. Is that okay? She said no. I was doing it anyway.
Going to be no time for Brandon Bates as we go now to Brent Jody. Here's a cowboy who qualified through the automatic qualifier this past weekend. A freshman qualifier from the great Jody family of Rodeo. Looking to be fast today. Come on, Brent. Lost some momentum as we try to get our positioning back on track. Oh my goodness. Oh, there we go. Stubborn as that steer was, he's probably on council.
And that's why we call it the Bulldog. And you look at the end, the steer wrestling. This is where the name comes from here. Sometimes you don't get them hooked. Sometimes you don't get them thrown the way you want to. You throw them over that right shoulder and everything's feeling good, and they just hang a leg. They just don't want to flop. Look at him. Brings me back to my wrestling days. Gets a half Nelson in there. He's running the mat, trying to get him pinned down. And we get it done in 19 and 52. Folks, I want to introduce you to a man from Ashland, Montana. Ty Allen Fisher. Whoa. No quit. Whoa. $11 and 39. Look at this. This guy is out of it from the jump. As soon as he hits the ground, hooks him up, look at him in the face. Could tell you what that steer had for breakfast. And I don't know how we did this, Kyle.
What an amazing run.
I don't know, guys. There's a fine line.
I think it was big thanks to my partner down there, Mr. Dakota Lewis, on the hazing side. I want to highlight Dakota. He can ride bulls. He can rope. He can steer wrestle too, and he can haze.
He can cross stitch too. He's amazing. You should see his hands go. Ladies, if you need an Afghan, he's your guy.
Honcho Bates is back in town. One of our great all-around contenders, Michael Bates. Great job getting out of the box today. Come on, yes, sir. At a 4.90 on that run today, 4.90. Gonna put him 5th in the round today, 2nd in the aggregate race with a 9.55.
I bought my roper jacket. Have you done yours yet? Have you got it?
I got a chance to go up there.
Dude, I'm going to tell you right now. It says contestant on the butt.
Yeah.
10 years, I'm going to tell everybody I rode bulls here.
JJ, thanks to your bareback coach, you can tell people you rode bulls.
I was terrible bareback rider. Okay, this is my pick. This is my guy. Hi, yo.
Let's go to a man from the Navajo Nation. Hi, Yazzie. Live and in the flesh, let me tell you. Comes to you from the Navajo Nation, like I said, he's been here twice. All the jitters are out of the way. And we're looking to be quick, and you gotta be here, Hi-Yo. Hi-Yo! Rumble, young man, rumble. 4:07's where the clock's gonna stop for Mr. Yazzie, 4.07. Which is crazy to me. Kyle, 4:90, 4:60, 4:80. You throw that 4:07 in there, that usually is gonna be winning around anywhere else. That's gonna be on top everywhere else. But here today, the Wolves are out, we're shooting. It's a gunfight. It's a standoff.
It really is. Best years we've seen in Vegas, attributing to all these great runs on round number 2. As we get ready to go to work right now, big thank you to our wonderful visiting royalty helping us out. Don't forget, so many great events coming up between now and Friday night, and of course Saturday, but we talk about our things like the Walk with the Doc, the INFR Fashion Show happening 9:30 Friday morning. This Indian Rodeo pageant, all coming together. Ty Day Chief, Standoff, Alberta.
Yeah.
This song just makes you want to do that, doesn't it?
Plus 10. Sorry, man. Rule's a rule.
See, I'm telling you, he's the one that makes me say it. See, there's proof right there. You just implicated
You wouldn't have
yourself.
broke it, but your horse got too big a butt. Life lesson, everyone.
Come on, Ty. 4-time qualifier. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. At a 6.25 second run.
I love that he executes the ninja kick at the end. Watch on the right pass replay. Watch this. He's like, Danasan, Yogi say, Hiya.
He did.
Oh.
Dean.
My favorite part about that whole mix was when you whispered into the mic the Michael Jackson lyrics.
Anytime I've ever been close to getting in a fight in my life, I start playing this song and acting really weird. Nobody ever wants to beat up that guy.
JJ danced the song at the prom as we're going up north of the border. Standoff, Alberta, Canada, are you here on a Wednesday? We're going to go to J Mini Gray Horses. The man with the fancy mustache and a fancy pony getting set up on one. Hey! .92. This is the most sub 4 second runs I think I've seen in a performance, man. I cannot highlight that enough, JJ. These guys are working. We're killing it today, JJ.
You're crushing. I love that you say we, like you and I are involved. What do we do? We talk.
I'm getting nervous for these guys. That's why I say us. We're working through this as a team, working through these nerves.
Dude, Ryan Davis, you're quickly becoming not the new guy. I mean, you are just coming in hot right now. You don't got a sport jacket and a silk red on, but you're getting there, buddy. You're getting there.
It's all the hazing from Dean has got him to where he is today. Shane Day, Chief of Standoff, Alberta. 7-time qualifier to our India National Finals Rodeo Final Steer Wrestler of the afternoon. There you see that aggregate board you saw moments ago, I should say. 8.18, the lead on 2, the lead in the round, 3.64. We'll get to that in a moment in depth. But right now I want to give you an idea of what we're up against as the final steer wrestler in Performance 2. Oh.
Man. Espionage, man. I'm telling you. Sabotage. Watch this. Somebody lubricated the horns on that steer. That's straight up Vaseline. Watch this. Sorry for the weird sound effects.
I don't even see, and I've got the in-ear, and I can hear them like all crisp and clear. It was weird.
Yeah, we got in-ears, JJ. We can hear you every little breath. Every little sound effect you're giving us, it's coming in loud and clear.
All right, I'll be quiet. Next up,
roll
Forrest
around
Gump.
in some sanitizer. 8.18, your leader on 2, Joe Wilson. Michael Bates in number 2 with a 9.55. Jay Many Gray Horses with an 11.65. And Ty Day Chief at a 12.62. In the go-around, 3.64. Bridger Amiot in the driver's seat going into tonight. And performance number 2, the second half of our second go-around. How about a big round, if you would, for all of our steer wrestlers? We're going to welcome in the Indian National Finals Rodeo Tribal Partners. These are various tribes across North America that support and promote Indian professional rodeo as we say hello today to the 3 affiliated tribes, the Blood Tribe and the Chippewa Cree Tribe.
Let's welcome the Cherokee Nation, Northern Arapaho Tribe, the Northern Cheyenne Tribe out of Lame Deer, Montana.
I want to say hello to the Oglala Lakota Tribe, Wilwot Nation, Turtle Mountain Tribe,
and the Jicarilla Apache Tribe, the Pecayune Rancheria Tribe, and the Enoch Cree Nation.
Thank you to our partners at the Fort Belknap Tribes, the Yavapai Apache Nation, and the Navajo Nation.
The Fort Peck Tribes, the Great Pecayune Nation, the Crow Tribe, the Salish Kootenai Tribes, and San Carlos. Man, the breakaway roping is gonna be hot. Let's take this thing on up to Pecayune Country. Cut Bank, Montana is where this cowgirl calls home. This is Sammy Jo Bird of the Great Blackfeet Nation. Let me tell you about Miss Sammy Jo. 2016 INFR all-around cowgirl. But today it is not gonna go as planned. It's a long drive back home to Cut Bank at the end of this thing. Let's give her something to remember down here in Vegas. So that'll be no time for Sammy Jo.
We go to Arizona right now. Maricopa, Arizona cowgirl Martina Monroe is back in Las Vegas here in round number 2. Proud member of the Tohono Nation, the Navajo Nation, and the Hopi. 5-time qualifier. From the great rodeo and family, competing alongside Leon Monroe, Leonard Williams Sr. Here we go with Martina. Yeah. Great way to start round number 2 in terms of our qualified runs, a 4.25 for Martina Monroe today.
I don't know what it is, guys, but I am loving today. I am loving today. All the way around. The crowd, the contestants, even the judges are feeling froggy today. This is, yeah, thank you. One woo over here. Y'all are part of history, man. You are the only Wednesday afternoon crowd ever at the 47th INFR. Take that in.
I see Mr. Tatsy, see Mr. Cutler up there visiting our chiropractor, trying to get a little acupuncture, but I'll tell you somebody who's going to be feeling sore after this big run right here is Miss Mia Wilson, Shiprock, New Mexico's very own. This is her second time at the INFR. We got the jitters out. Now this is where it's time to be a champ. Hey! Folks, we look at the replay. You see both hands shoot up down there from our men in the stripes. Unfortunately, it's gonna be a speeding ticket. We're gonna add 10 seconds. making it a 12 and 86, including that barrier rule. Like I said, though, you know, you're not pushing that barrier. You're not trying. You're not chasing those world championships if you're not at least pushing it. You got to be toeing the line. You just cannot break it.
Absolutely. Fallon Doka knows all about being fast and being consistent in the breakaway. One of our top talents. As we watch her get back in and go to work, we see her all the time in the low twos, the higher ones, in fact. This cowgirl's absolutely amazing to watch from the great Doka family of Rodeo. Dad's a world champ, sister's a world champ. You see brother-in-law Derek helping us in the box. Great horsepower, part of the equation that it takes to be dominant at what you do. The other part is the heart and determination that it takes to enter rodeo after rodeo and be consistent as we know Fallon to be. Oh, looking to be fast today. Could be in no time. Let's go to Amber Carson right now, Grassy Butte, North Dakota.
Grassy Butte, North Dakota is where she's calling home. But she's got Fort Peck tribe blood running through those veins. She doesn't have any family competing down here, but let me tell you what, she is making a name for that this year, making up for it. Miss Amber Carson has been down here 5 times. You want to talk about a veteran? She says her biggest accomplishment every year is qualifying for the INFR. Let's add another accomplishment to that list, Miss Carson. Amber. Oh, man. Dice. We're not going to get it done on Wednesday afternoon for the North Dakota Cowgirl.
I'd like to take a moment and say a big thank you to the Navajo Nation Parks and Recreation Department. Eric and Mary Garrett, Lynn Salata of the RDG Foundation, Bill Fick Ford, Navajo Nation, Department of Agriculture as well as the U.S. Coast Guard coming together bringing us the INFR. Arena Ben, your talent going to work right now, Peridot, Arizona. From the great Ben family of Indian Professional Rodeo. Got to see her brother Brandon on stage last night. Oh, it'll be in no time for Arena today.
All right, we're going to change the luck right here. This is my girl. Like, not actually, I'm not her dad or nothing weird, but I picked this one. I pick one in every performance. This is the one. It's going to be 3.175. 3.175.
You're shooting for it. I think we're going to be quicker. With a horse like Doris backing into the box, I think we're set up, JJ, to be big.
Okay.
I told you about the horse. Let me tell you about the cowgirl. From Chinle, Arizona, Miss Chelsea Samuel. We've already been here once. Number 1 INFR qualifier for her. We're qualifying for it this year, and that's a highlight of the career thus far. You see Doris getting looking down that line. Look at that horse. Chelsea, I know you know, but we're going to be in no time. Las Vegas. Let's give it up for Chelsea one more time as she exits the arena. A lot of try. It's tough to get those first jitters out. Trust me, I know.
You know, did you notice when her hat came off? 3.175. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. I knew that number was in my head. I'm like the Nostradamus of rodeo. Nostril, I don't know.
Nostril.
Whatever.
Let's just stay with that because it sounds. Annie Jumper, Clewiston, Florida is a talent going to work right now. Finished out 10th in the tour of 2023. Mighty proud of the INFR tour this year, paying out quite a bit of money, to say the least. Over $2 million. Oh. And it's going to be no time for Annie. That is going to be our 5th in a row no time, Ryan.
We need to change the luck. You'll see she caught, and for those of you who it's your first time down here in Vegas, if it's your first time at a rodeo, let me tell you why that's a no time. The rules of the breakaway, we got to have the rope around the neck of that calf. That's the bell collar area. We just caught the nose there. Yes, the rope did break free, but it was not one of those legal catches, so it's going to be a no time.
Sail. Sorry, early.
Let's take it back to Blackfeet country. This is Caitlin Conway of Cut Bank, Montana. Married to Mr. Nolan Conway, one of our great all-around talents, but she has her own name like this. Talk about a streak breaker. How about this, Las Vegas? 2.62.
That is our lead in the second go-around, 2-62 today, as we go now to Michaela Tatsy. Montana, backing in to go to work. 6-time qualifier from the great Blackfeet Nation. Ready to rock in Vegas today. Come on. Montana. Oh, 10-second penalty. 12-64. Gonna be our total time.
You made that announcement. She turned and looked at you like, Yeah, that's
See,
right.
that's right. That's why I don't like it when you make me say it.
Yeah,
'Cause I'm the bad guy.
Hey, ma'am, just so you know, that was Ryan Davis. rdavis@hotmail.com if you'd like to
Catch me on Facebook.
catch me on Facebook.
Or MySpace. Message me on MySpace, actually. That's where my... Whenever I say I break the barrier, I post it. Let's go to the birthday girl. The College National Finals qualifier, but today she is in Indian Rodeo. This is Finette Gray. Ridgeview, South Dakota is going to come up just a little short there to no time. Las Vegas, you know what to do. Pick her up a little bit.
That's too bad, but I gotta be honest, man. Something's different. It's like the music's all of a sudden better. I don't know what's going on. Like,
whoa.
Like the music is just like catching the emotion of the day right now. Dean must be on his game.
Dean's in his champ zone. That's what it is.
What, Dean have to go potty? What's the deal?
Let's go to JC Hall. Not having the finals we've been wanting to have. It's going to be a no time.
It's been a long summer of Indian Rodeo, but at the end of the summer, we can only crown one tour champ. And it is Miss Caden Jody. Caden Jody has been here 4 times. You talk about the Jody last name of the great Navajo Nation. Brother Matt Jody, Jeremiah Jody, Sheridan Jody all competing alongside your tour champ. This is why she was the tour champ. Let's take it to the number 1 spot. 2.58 seconds. Two and 58. We were 5th in the round last night for the tour champ, but right now we're sitting at the number 1 spot in the go round with one more perf to go this evening. We are set up just right.
Set up just right indeed. First in the round, first in the aggregate race. She's 573 on 2 as we go to Jareth Curley right now. Beshpato, Arizona cowgirl, finished out top 10 in the tour. Riding our brand new Hall of Famers horse at the finals this year. After one, yeah. 3.42 for a former champion of the world. That's gonna go to number 3.
That girl's got $1 million smile. Do you see that? She's all kinds of happy. I like that.
Absolutely.
On Saturday night, just a year ago, 2022 world champion was crowned. That's Bailey Bates. Coming back, the defender. 2 and 93 for last year's world champ. Out of Tehachapi, New Mexico. 2 and 93. With 1 remaining.
Hold on. Horse got to poop. Stand by, everyone.
Did you bring your baby wipes, JJ?
What other event can you will not ever go to an NFL football game. Down. Sit. Hold on.
Oh, JJ.
That got weird fast.
Charmaine Pickens of Standoff, Alberta. Proud member of the Blood Tribe and a 7-time qualifier to INFR. Oh, looking to do a little fishing. No. And it's going to be a no time. So we close out as we take a look at the replay this afternoon. We close out your ladies in the breakaway. Thank you to our partners at PBR and Ride Pass, giving you a look at the leaderboard right there. There's the go-around. Caden Jody on top, 2.58. Caitlin Conway, 262. Bailey Bates at 293. And Jareth Curley, 3.42 to round out your top 4 in the round. As we take a look at the aggregate leaderboard right now, your fastest 4 that have turned in so far. Janae Totticini from yesterday with that 2.57. Mia Wilson, 25 and 81. Jareth Curley, 768. Caden Jody, a 5 and 73. Only 3 cowgirls so far to catch 2 in the breakaway. We're going to take a brief commercial break on Ride Pass. Those of you watching around the world, we'll be right back in Las Vegas. Ryan, we're going a little unfinished business right now.
Unfinished business indeed. As we head back to Riverton, Utah. Clay Ramone did not get the opportunity he wanted the first time, so now is your time, Clay. They're giving you another shot. Take full advantage of it right here, right now. Come on, Clay.
After this.
That was a knife fight there with Clay Ramone. So take a look at the replay board. Horses ducking, horses diving. We're firing on all cylinders, old bald face there. We hook around to the left, and that's when it's tough in their bareback riding, is when these horses start bucking in a circle. That makes it tough because you're trying to keep everything straight. You're trying to get out there with your spurs every jump. And we're going to make it to an 8-second whistle. Reride going to pay off 73 points for Mr. Clay Ramone.
So that 73-point ride, that'll put him in the mix. 3rd in the round so far. Thank you to the Roper boys one more time, getting our arena cleared out today. They're voted to be here based on their safe handling, not only of the cowboys, but the livestock as well. That horse, Sly Eyes from Wilson Rodeo. JJ in the mix, directing traffic or being, what would you even call you, like a pedestrian pickup man?
Here's what I love about that. This horse is like coming right behind me, about to run me over. Nobody up here said a word. Everybody went like this. Hey, watch this. Hey, look up here, clown.
They're like, at the INFR, I'm going to win today. Let's go down to Cashton Ford. 1 year ago, this cowboy won the second go-around with an 80-point ride. Today, he's on Razor from ex-Lazy K-Bar, and a flashy ride coming together. To the 8-second mark this afternoon, as the Roper boys move in. Your pro officials doing a great job presiding over the competition all week long. They've been selected on their skill set as well as they score the horse, half for the horse, half for the rider. And the numbers come together, 72 points will tie them for fourth in the round.
Time for fourth as we look at the round leaderboard. First spot with one perf to go. Mr. White Matoni, 82 points. Whistle Joe, 76. Number 3 spot, Clay Ramon, 73. And then Del Vecchio splitting it, 72. Fourth place with Mr. Cashton Ford. We look at the aggregate leaderboard. Cashton Ford is 150 on 2 head for the number 1 spot as we go to our cowboy event. This is a saddle bronc riding, and this right here is where it all started. Started out with a horse couldn't be rode and a cowboy that couldn't be thrown, sitting around, betting they couldn't cover that unridden horse. And that's kind of how we got the sport of rodeo, other than our cowboy way of life, right? That's where we get the team side. But the rough stock events, this originated right here in the saddle bronc riding as we go to our first man out, performance number 2. He's coming to you from Tuba City, Arizona. Arizona, are you in the house on a Wednesday? Let me refine that a little more. Tuba City, are you here? Arizona will come back to you here shortly. We're going to go to Winona, Oklahoma. Winona, Oklahoma is where the cowboy's getting his mail. As he comes to climb aboard a horse we call Yellow Horse from X3 Rodeo. This is Jackson Howell. Jackson Howell. There was some good competition yesterday in the evening performance, and that's who we got out this afternoon. We've seen Cash Wilson win it last night, Cole Elshier. Big rodeo names coming out and fighting. Clawing tooth and nail. Jackson Howell, you're in Vegas, my friend. This is your chance. The spotlight's on you. Yellow Horse is the name of the bucking horse from X3 Rodeo. Chute number 4 is where the action's taking place. The magic's gonna happen at South Point Arena. Jackson Howell, what do you say? Start us off right in the bronc riding. Vegas. It's a little quiet in here. We have an 8-second qualified ride. Starting us off in the bronc ride. You see Yellow Horse coming out here kicking and firing. Honest, we're moving to the right, but we are like a rocking chair. Up and down, smooth as butter. Scores rolling in from our officials as we look at the replay. Kind of D'ing up there at the end. So the spurring motion is where you're going to get most of your points. And it shows here As we get our scores in from our judges, 41 points for Mr. Jackson Howell.
We're in Las Vegas, Indian National Finals Rodeo. Round number 2, it's the saddle bronc riding. If you're just joining us on Ride Pass PBR channel on Pluto. Shoot number 5 is where we go. It's our second ride of the afternoon as we look to go to work with Randon Wagner right now. Red Crow from Hawk Rodeos.
Yeah, yeah, watch me there. Yeah. Ow. Huh. South one. Bring it to me. Let's go.
JJ Harrison, you're super bad, but so is Randon Wagner. Yes. Oh, no. Going to be no score.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm watching the Ride Pass replay.
This is where it gets tough. You lose a pedal on either side. You're just thinking, feet don't fail me now. We're a little sore after that one, JJ.
Well, but see, here's the problem. He executes the dirt throw. See there? And that's reserved only for bulldoggers. So,
see, and I've learned, anytime things don't go right for a saddle bronc rider or a bulldogger, you see him reach down, grab a clump of that dirt, you duck.
yeah, get out of the way, because they are #angry.
#angry.
Love
I'm just
that
saying, though,
hashtag.
it's one of the only jobs where you can throw dirt, get away with it, because you don't see your accountant. Well, I got your taxes done.
Let's take it to the end to buck and shoot. We're gonna go to the 406 for this Crow Nation cowboy. This guy's a jack of all trades right here. He's a rancher, he's a father of 2, and he's a dang good man. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jake Running Crow. The journey started from about 6 years ago, and here we are in Vegas. Look at Jake. Hey. Mr. Running Crow on the back of Try Me out of Blossom Ranch. The gray bronc, take a look at it. Now, Jake Running Crow, I want you to understand, stands about 6'3" tall. That horse is not as small as it looks. And they say tall people can't ride broncs, and I'm here to tell you otherwise. Jake Running Crow's here to tell you otherwise. 53 points is what we're going to mark him at on a Wednesday afternoon in round 2.
What you talking about, 6'3"? That ain't right, because he's taller than me, and I'm 6'4". Online.
6'4", well, you didn't have your boots on, JJ.
6'4", 195 pounds on farmersonly.com. Check me out.
Was that your profile pic with the suspenders on?
Wah, 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 wah.
53 points on that ride. Let's go now to Cash Deal. Maid of honor from Wilson Rodeo. Oh, what a pretty ride. Showing you why he's a force to be reckoned with. Showing you why he finished out 6th in the tour. South Dakota came to ride. Flashy, big, snappy kicks. Great timing and rhythm. You see him free up toward the end, having a ton of fun in the entertainment capital of the world. Score in 81 points.
$81 points. That's
81 points. That puts him in the lead in the second go-around. 1 year ago, he won the second go-around.
We're going to keep it in the Bronc Riders state of South Dakota. As we go to buck and shoot number 2, we watch Malcolm Heathershaw get settled in there on rock 1. Malcolm, lift and spur, cowboy. I think South Dakota's just always setting up right behind the announcer's booth. Always.
Yeah.
Always. I don't know if they're heckling, if they're just good fans, what the deal is. But let's take a look at the replay. Mr. Heathershaw, rock 1. Rock 1's coming out. We're having a good trip down the arena. We're getting him rode to about the 50-yard line. Lifting and spurring the whole way. Scores will be rolling in from the judges. I bet this is going to be pretty good. Quinn, South Dakota. Let's give him 62 points. Mr. Malcolm Heathershaw, 62. For the South Dakota man, 62 points.
Go to Joe Scott Jr. right now. Medieval, incredible rodeo. Shoot number 1 is where you watch. It's a family affair. We got to see Joe Scott Jr., Joe Scott III at this year's INFR.
Hey, I'm pretty sure a pickup man lost an Apple Watch, and I will sell it back to them for $113. Apple Watch in the arena. Wait a minute, what am I talking about? Pickup man couldn't afford this. Probably a contestant.
Oh, Joe. Coming down early, going to be a no score. Big thank you to our partners once again at Roper, the brand that wears the West, Lark LLC, Classic Ropes, and the U.S. Coast Guard, just to name a few. If you have a passion for saving lives and keeping our borders safe, the United States Coast Guard has all the tools you have for fulfilling your career. Stop by their booth up top and learn more about educational and professional ways to have a successful career with the United States Coast Guard.
Speaking of Coast Guard, do we have any Armed Forces members in the house with us on a Wednesday afternoon? That's a big salute from us down here, and all of us as proud Americans. Thank you very much for your service. You guys are the real heroes.
Hey, how's our sleeper doing? He still awake up there?
We're still going strong.
All right, good. Still up. Good deal. I swear that guy chugs a bottle of NyQuil and comes to the rodeo.
Sir, would you like a Bud Light? No, I'll take a NyQuil. I got a rodeo to go to. And a man who's been to a lot of rodeos comes to you from Arizona. I seen him up in Twin Buttes, and let me tell you, this kid is good. Former world champion in the house. The 2023 INFR Tour champion, this is Jay Joaquin. He's getting settled down, getting his pedals set, got the average of his rein measured on the back of Red Man and Muddy Creek Pro Rodeo. This is the matchup to watch. You want to be a saddle bronc rider, get out your pen and notepad. You want to be a cowboy, watch Mr. Joaquin. Stay with him, Jay. Lift and spur.
Yes.
Pickup man getting set down. Look at the replay. We miss a couple licks at the beginning, but right about here, we do not miss a stroke. We're combing this bronc with the spurs. He's leaving it the souvenir for Mr. Red Man today out of Muddy Creek Pro Rodeo. It's no accident why he's the tour champ. Today we're going to be 73 points, 73 for Jay Joaquin.
There you see it so far in the round. Cash Deal leading it with an 81, 73 for Jay Joaquin, Malcolm Heathershot a 62. And rounding out your 4 rides, Jake Running Crow with a 53-point ride. From Jay Joaquin, we go to Austin Charleston. So we take you over to chute number 5, Pinedale, New Mexico Cowboy. Former national high school finalist on a horse they call Troubadour. Ex-Lazy K-Bar. As you see his trademark purple chaps get to the 8-second mark today. Saying hello to the family from New Mexico. Oh, Troubadour, one of our mainstay features at INFR. And Austin Charleston going to be 69 points today.
This horse was purchased by the Key Ranch. As we direct our attention to buck and shoot, number 5, 6, that is. Buck and shoot number 6 is where the action's going to be taking place. As we go to Houck, Arizona's very own, the man in the glasses from the Navajo Nation, this is Chad Phillips. On back to show beard, Chad, you know what you gotta do, you know what you gotta be.
That's my bad. That's on me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You know why that horse didn't come out of there, JJ? We're missing fan power.
You think that's what it is?
I think so.
All right, let's go with that then.
They don't call him show beer for nothing. Give him a show. Come on.
Well, that is a bucking horse.
That is. Look at the size of this animal brought to you by the Key Ranch. I mean, those pickup horses, they got to be big. They got to be soggy. And look at the size of show beer here. Next to Manny Boggs' trusty steed. This is a big animal, JJ.
I'm going to say 15-3.
You think?
What do you think?
I think we're pushing 16, 17.
Oh my gosh, you're a terrible judge of size.
Well, you said you were 6'3", so I just had to go a little taller.
I said I was 6'4".
6'4". 6'4", that's what it was.
Look, I'll prove it to you. I'll prove it to you. This kid right here, he is 5'10". Stand up. 5'10", and look at me next to him.
That makes you 7-footer, JJ.
How tall are you? How tall are you? Hold on, we got to get that on camera. Listen, for everybody at home, how tall are you?
2 foot.
He's 2 foot, everybody. 2 foot.
Let's ride with the cowboy who won the round last night. Cash Wilson trying it again. Easy money from Wilson Rodeo. The defending champion of the world is looking to dance in Las Vegas. We get him tapped off. He's 2 for 2 at the Indian National Finals Rodeo. There you see the replay. 2 great athletes pairing together in the South Point Arena on a Wednesday afternoon. Their score going to be 72 points today.
I like how you highlighted that. 2 great athletes indeed. We cannot forget about our counterparts, our animal athletes on 4 legs. These bucking horses are bred to do this. These bucking horses love to do this. And I love to see some of these breeding programs coming out of these stock contractors.
Let's ride now with an Arizona talent. Here is a great matchup fixing to happen. Chute number 2 is where we watch it take place. Tuba City, Arizona brings us Stade Riggs. Bar C5 brings us their athlete, Robbins Mess. Come on. He's a college national finalist, putting a pretty ride together. Getting them to the 8-second mark and making a ton of noise in the South Point today. What a ride. Showing you what he came to Vegas for today. Smooth, crisp, keeping in timing with the horse, and today your score gonna be 78 points.
That's going to do it for the bronc riding as we take a look at the round 2 leaderboard. Coming in 4th place, Jay Joaquin, 73. 3rd place, Stade Riggs, 78. Number 2 spot, the INFR man, Cole Elsher, 79. And your number 1 man thus far for round number 2, Mr. Cash Deal, 81. As we go to the average leaderboard, Cole Elsher, number 1 spot, 160 on 2 head. Number 2, Cash Deal. This is going to make it interesting as we get rolling into Saturday. Cash Wilson coming in 155 on 2 head for the average. Race brought to you by Ride Pass. Welcome back to the show as we get settled to get into the tie-down roping.
Yep, if you missed it in Vegas, if you missed it on Ride Pass, the anti-cam was going around.
She's single. I can't believe that, Dave. Somebody's missing out. I'm telling you right now. You're not going to be single at the end of the week. I'll tell you that right now.
Did you hear the way she said it? I'm single.
That's like saying I'm going shopping.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly. Let's go to Malachi Pablo from the Navajo Nation. Malachi, we got to get a fast tie here, make up for some lost time. Boom. We're getting them tied, and this is the most important part of the run, the 6 seconds. It could be the longest 6 seconds in all of rodeo, as that calf has to stay tied for that 6-second marker. Thumbs up from the judges. Bullfighters rolling in. Flag's gonna drop and the clock's gonna stop at a 13:30 to start us out. 13.30, Mr. Pablo.
The star-studded lineup of great tie-down contenders has set the pace at a 13:30. There you go, boss. Well, not quite. Like the managerial skill set of JJ.
I missed that one.
All right, we're going to a great talent who's an absolute legend in the world of rodeo. Durant, Oklahoma brings us the one, the only Blair Burke. We have seen him in the Thomas and Mack at the Wrangler National Finals. He's back at the South Point today. 1 year ago, he won the 2nd round. As we look to get on the board here in round 2 today. Oh boy.
That's a cowboy right there. He
He had
knew
no
he's out of the
time.
money. He knew he's out of the money.
That's why they're professionals.
And he's a horseman too. He's making sure everything's working with his horse Katniss here. Things weren't quite working out, and they're just like dogs. They're just like kiddos. You got to get on them when things aren't going smooth, JJ.
They're just like dogs. They're just like kids. Is that what you said?
Yeah, horses, they're a part of the family. They're part of the family. They can help you. They can hinder you. You can brag on them. You can talk bad about them.
Hey, man, it's your world. I'm just living in it.
Let's go to the Northern Cheyenne Cowboy. He's competing in the steer wrestling. He's competing in the tie-downer opening. He's going to be quick. Tie on Fisher. Get him flanked. Slow and smooth. Smooth as fast, buddy. Yes! This is where that 6 second comes in. We're going to stand up, and it's going to be in no time. The calf got up before that 6 second clock stopped. Look at this. We're kind of bobbling a little bit together, tying on a shoelace. Things not playing out for Mr. All-Around himself. Alan Fisher. It'll be in no time. But I tell you what, this is what I love about the South Point is we do not let our cowboys and cowgirls leave here without a little bit of Las Vegas love.
I tell you, when the Billy Squire comes on and that guitar makes you feel like a rock star. Makes you feel like you stand 6'7" like this man, Jake Fox from Canada. From the great Fox family of Rodeo, he's after it today. Yeah, making it look easy in the South Point Arena. Just like that. Jake, gotta say, I thought you'd be wearing the Croc boots today. Love it.
He would, but they don't make him in a size 15.
He was wearing them on Snapchat. I think it was Cauliflower Snap. You saw him wearing the Croc boots. I thought, man, I got to get a pair of those.
Size 15 shoe, rumor has it.
13/93 for Jake Fox.
Northern Cheyenne Country. Our first opportunity didn't go as planned. But we have some magic in store. This is Corbin Fisher from the Northern Cheyenne Tribe. Coming to you from Ashland, Montana. I remember this kid in the high school rankings, climbing his way up. He's climbing his way up through the INFR rankings. Been here 5 times. He's been a PRCA Montana Circuit Finals qualifier, multiple INFR qualifications, and this kid is quick. Corbin Fisher, he's coming in hungry, number 2 in the tour standings. Corbin, I understand, my friend, I understand that's not what we wanted. That's not what we needed. We're all right. If I know Corbin Fisher, I know this. This kid is going to come out on top. He's going to come out hungry. He's going to be coming for blood. In the rounds to come, it'll be a no-time no for the Ashland man today.
Let's ride in with Troy Crawler right now, Morley, Alberta. Come on, Troy, one of our top decorated talents. Champion in our senior breakaway, looking to get it done. Yeah. 10 at the barrier. Total time going to be a 24-31, including 10. So we say a big thank you to our partners at the Navajo Nation Department of Agriculture, Navajo Nation Parks and Recreation Department, and the Navajo Nation, all coming together to bring us Indian National Finals Rodeo action. So we say hello to everybody on PBR, Ride Pass, Roper, the brand that wears West, and of course Classic Ropes, and Lark LLC.
Also, big thanks to our partners at Boot Barn. Seen their booth upstairs. I was curious about the wheel you can spin for a prize, so go check them out and let me know what you see. As we go to the man of the hour. From Ketchum, Oklahoma, Quentin Inman, your 2023 Tour champ. Tie-down rope and horse of the year by the name of Rat. Quentin Inman. Smooth as butter. Take a step forward and let that 6-second clock start to run as we look at the recap here. Rat's putting him in good position. Watch this horse Rat work. There's no accident why that horse was a 2023 tied down horse of the year. Time's gonna stand and we're gonna go to the number one spot for the number one man, 11.51 seconds.
Rontre Burkhalter is ready to pump it up to the number one spot. Ardmore, Oklahoma tie-down roper is back at the Indian National Finals Rodeo. Remember the Cherokee Nation. We've seen him before in this arena. Great smooth dismount as we get to the calf. Smooth and quick, you bet. What a run. Rolling out as smooth as we could be. And the time in going to be an 8.86 to the number one spot. Woo!
Oklahoma proud, man. Where the people from Oklahoma at? Where y'all at? Oklahoma. Yeah. That's cool because right now the temperature in Oklahoma is finally under 100 degrees. So that's, y'all are getting out. South Dakota people, it's snowing there right now.
It's snowing in South Dakota, but it's icy in these young man's veins. Let's go to Shiprock, New Mexico. We've been here 3 times, and we're no stranger to the South Point Arena. This is Ryan Cody Nez. Coming to you from the great Navajo Nation. Ryan. It'll be in no time. Some tough luck there.
Marty Watson of Box Elder, Montana. Proud member of the Chippewa Cree, a 10-time qualifier to the Indian National Finals Rodeo. Proudest accomplishment, being a daddy. Wasting no time getting out of the box today. Come on, Marty. There we go. Getting it done day or night. $10.81.
Come on now, that's worth a little applause. Come on now.
Yeah, let's move into our 2 spot. 10.81 sitting at number 2 right now.
Sig number 2, it was quiet.
Yeah. How about our Cooper Tire bullfighters? They're not only helping the bull in the bull riding, they're also helping a tie down roping. Untying these calves. Yeah, I see you, buddy.
That's the A team.
I see you. That is the A team. That is the A team. JJ, you and me, we are the B team.
Yeah, we're the C team, actually.
Let's go to Warner, Oklahoma.
He said Oklahoma.
I said it. Let's go to Warner, Oklahoma. 0 INFR qualifications for Calvin Smith, the Cherokee Cowboy. I said this is his first time in Vegas, and that's a welcome we're going to give him. Come on, give him something a little more than that. On the back of a horse named Jake Breaks. Calvin, you know what to do. Let's do it right here.
Back.
You're all right. Don't fumble. Don't get nervous.
Oh.
Cross them in time and pull it tight. Take a look at the ride pass replay. We see Jake Breaks taking him perfect, playing that line just right. A little bit of trouble on the flank, a bobble in his tie, and he might have to pay for it with a 16 and 76, 16.76 as the time's gonna stand. And he broke out. We're gonna add 10 seconds onto that. When it rains, it pours. Unfortunately, my friend, we're gonna go to a 26 and 76.
Well, but then you got to subtract 15 because he's from Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Telling you, man. It's a 15-second give they get in Oklahoma. So 27 minus 15 is what, Kyle?
12.
We were positive about the answer.
Dax Eaglebear. Standoff, Alberta. So what's the exchange rate for the Canadian Cowboys?
Oh, yeah.
That's Dean Holian on the tunes, bringing you the juicy stuff.
There we go. Come on, Dax.
Oh, boy.
There's a no time. Calf getting up before the allotted 6 seconds, so Dax going to be a no time here in round number 2.
Man, it gets so quiet when it doesn't go right, but there's still crowd participation. When it doesn't go right, you just go, oh. Okay, so let's practice. Ready? He just stood up. Oh, but then, hey, he'll be back. Little soccer mom golf clap. He'll be back, son. He'll be back. Jumping in with the inspirational music of failure. Thank you, Dean.
Arizona is cowboy country. At the INFR, bringing you a lot of great Navajo talent as we go to Chinle, Arizona's very own Mr. Blaine Mitchell. This is his first time in Vegas. Blaine, show him what you're made of. Nicely done, Blaine. Nicely done. Chinley, Arizona came to play today.
What was his
Thumbs
time?
up from Mr. Tatsy. That 6-second clock is up, and the time is up on the board with an 11:49, 11.49.
All right, that's not bad. I don't want to brag, but I just roped this girl and tied her to the fence in 10 and 6.
I saw that.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I don't want to brag. It's not about me, but I'm amazing.
I was just wondering if it was Cutler that was going to flag that one for you.
Look at Mom said thank you.
Zane Not Afraid of Lodge Grass, Montana is back at the Indian National Finals Rodeo. Third place finish in the tour sets him up pretty good for a run today. Our time going to be an 11.50. Here and go round number 2, 11.50 for Zane. Don't forget to join us tonight on stage. The Grandview Lounge, the official go-round buckle presentations, 10:30 tonight.
That was good. You know, my bullfighters, they're getting faster and better at this because I work with them in the locker room, okay? I'm always like, listen, the rabbit eats the carrot, goes around the tree twice, comes out the hole. Like, I work with them. They're good. That's the A-team of calf untie guys right there.
It is. I haven't seen them race back to the fence yet.
And I'm just going to say, girls, I hate to break your heart, but they are not single.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Our music man is.
Good man. Yeah, if you like the tunes, if you want some smooth chords, call Dean.
There he goes.
As we go to Tehachapi, New Mexico, Dennison Boone. We qualified in the tie-down roping. We qualified in the team roping. Hey. Six seconds. We got him. I see the silver belly hat nod from Mr. Tatsy. 11 and 50 in a case of the Deja Vu's is where we're going. 11.50. With one remaining.
6.09. It's only got to say 6. Wow. Boone, go hit a machine or something. Go to Dalton Porch, Kadoka, South Dakota. While we've got a moment, I want to let you know our Miss Indian Rodeo pageant events taking place leading up to the big coronation tomorrow night before Friday night's performance. They do a great mix of traditional and modern presentations, impromptu questioning, horsemanship skill portions of the pageant. They've got a booth up on the concourse right next to the diabetes awareness booth. Speaking of diabetes awareness, they've got the Walk with the Doc Friday morning, 8 a.m.
All right, I got a great idea to get this calf out of here. Everyone from the crowd's going to come down the arena. We're going to form a human line, and we're all just going to walk him out together.
Red Rover, Red Rover.
Or the horse is going to pull him out. Either way.
All right. Hey, Friday morning, 9:30, they got the big fashion show. INFR Botany Boutique teaming up, bringing you a fashion show at the Grandview Lounge, 9:30 a.m. They've got tickets available up at the boutique as well. They're behind section 109. Boom, boom, boom.
We tied 1 and 9 last night. As we go to Kadoka, South Dakota, the old Oglala Cowboy. This is Dalton Porch, South Dakota. Are you still with me? Dalton, we're rooting for you, buddy. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Technical difficulties, we got to work them out. You're all right. We'll stay in that average race. Keep it up. Yes.
Man, I feel like that was the Jose Canseco of calves. Wow.
Why do you say that, JJ?
If you know, you know.
You got to know. It's on a need-to-know basis. We're going to be 17 and 63 for the man who tied in 9 yesterday, 17.63.
Man, that was crazy. Just like that, I'm talking baseball. This kid stands up, throws a baseball to me. And I shorted him on the throwback. I played football, son. I'm sorry.
JJ, take a look up at the big Prefert board as we go to the ride pass round 2 leaderboard. Number 4 spot tied for number 4, Dennison Boone, 11.50. We'll go to number 3, Blaine Mitchell, 11.49. And in the 2 spot for the day so far, 10.81, Mr. Marty Watson. And Rodeo Burkhalter, 8.86 is leading it with 1 perf to go tonight. Make sure you please tune into that. And your aggregate leaders, the champ of the 2023 Tour, Quentin Inman is the number 1 spot, 21.90 on 2. Zane Not Afraid in the number 2 spot with a 23.42. Number 3 spot goes to Malachi Pablo, 24.29 on 2 head. And then your 4 spot right now, which is not far out of reach, is Blaine Mitchell with a 24.48 on 2. As we get ready to bring in the team ropers, is the only team event rodeo, and I don't like saying that, and let me tell you why. Yeah, we do have a partner on the head side and on the heel side, and we're going together with that one goal in mind we're chasing. But rodeo is the only sport that I know. You look at the bulldogging. We're mounting up each other on each other's horses. We're rooting for each other behind the chutes in the rough stock. Rodeo is the only sport and we're unique in this matter because we are rooting for our competitors, trying to help them out almost to beat us as we look it on the heading side. From Surprise, Arizona, Edward Hawley. On the heeling side, Trey Nez from Chinley, Arizona, looking to clean it up for him. Wells went on their back end heel shot. We got a leg in it. We're going to add 5 seconds to it. That means 5 and 74 is going to turn into a 10 and 74. 10 and 74 for your first team out.
All right, we're going right now on Ty Sengadord and Chops Yazzie. Man on the head side, 2008 champion of the world. Chops, one of our great all-around cowboys we get to see up and down the rodeo road. Montana and North Dakota coming together. Wasting no time getting out of there. 2 swings and a connection. Yazzie on the heels right there. 10 at the barrier, clean in the field. Time in, gonna be a 15 and 41.
Yeah. He's always got these little beats, man. It just kind of makes you feel cool to even walk around.
He does. You were talking about the cool walk yesterday. I see you've been practicing in the mirror and yourself.
I've been working on it. I call it butterfly arms. You just kind of, it's like you flapping around everywhere you go. Every now and stop and do that real white guy move.
Let's go to the young guns. We're going to go to the Crow and Navajo connection. Talon Cummins on the head side, Wyatt Gibson cleaning it up. We are young guns, but we are open like veterans, fellas. Nicely done. 5 and 68, 5.68. And we're all clean, so that's going to take us to the number 1 spot as of now. How about the young guns coming out and open like that?
Oh, the young guns have shown up and shown out like this guy right here on the heel side. Derek Begay and Brandon Ben come together, open together for the very first time. The magic happens as they win round 1 with a 5.12 yesterday. As cool and calm as they are, you know they take it day by day, round by round. The great Derek Begay on the head side, former world champion of the India National Finals Rodeo and a 10-time qualifier to the National Finals. and Brandon Ben. Two wonderful family legacies coming together. We've seen that kid on the heel side grow up with a rope in his hand. Looky there.
So tough.
Dominant four strikes again, 4.97.
Look at that. Look at that. Ben almost smiled. He almost smiled. That was so close.
What a run. There you see their aggregate placing, 10.09. First in the round, first in the aggregate as of now.
Let's go to number 5 on your day sheet. Texas and Montana connection this is. On the head side, we have Reno Stobner. On the heel side, excuse me, I stand corrected. We're going to go to the Montana, the 406. Let's go to the all-around, Mr. Nolan Conway on the head side, cleaning it up for him. Dylan Johnson.
Man, he's not having the finals he normally has, but that guy, Nolan, you're still my hero, brother.
No time there for the pair of Montanans. Coming up empty-handed in round number 2.
All right, let's go now to Reno Stobner and Jim Cole. Stobner finished out 4th in the tour on the heading side with the dust settled at the end of this regular season. Thank you to the Akana Group presenting our INFR Tour standings all year long. The legend backed up beside him from Harlem, Montana is a 2-time champion of the world. Here we go. Oh. Well, there we went. Unfortunately, going to be a no time.
Check this out. Over to your guys' left, over here. You can tell this guy in the back, that's a bad cat right there. One guy sitting all of section 121, and he's got his own security detail right here. Your job's to watch him. Keep an eye on him. That's your song.
Let's go to the kid. Wawa Band coming to you from San Carlos. His father on the heel side, Mr. Raleigh Band, raised a cowboy in Wawa Band. High school world champ talent. We're defending it. Come on, Wawa. Come on, Dad. Something special is happening in the city of magic in Las Vegas. How about this to the top spot? Father-son duo, the Ben Connection, 4.87 seconds.
Sibling rivalry's got nothing on the Ben boys when they're going head-to-head in the team roping. What a round we're watching. And we're just getting started. We just met a high school world champion. Let's meet another. James Arvizo on the head side. Finished out number 6 in the INFR Tour presented by the Akana Group. Sean Murphy Jr., Tohatchi, New Mexico. Oh, a forward tour champion as the team goes out with a no time today.
We talk about legacies, the theme of the week, dynasties, cowboy dynasties, Indian cowboy dynasties. There's no better legacy to leave than living a full life of leaving a legacy and roping with your dad. Another father-son duo on the head and side. Gerald Day on the heel and side, his son Strand. cleans it up. We're all clean at the line, cleaning the field to a 6.89 for the father-son. 6.89 for the team from Gallup, New Mexico.
All right, well, you got a second. I got to tell you about my friends at Ropey Warrior. One of their ambassadors, Curtis up here, got a free shirt from Ropey Warrior. It says smudge, then rope. I love it. You want any gear from Ropey Warrior, go check him out. But he wanted to give this one to his buddy. Now, why this kid right here? What's his name, first of all? This is Tanner. Why'd you pick Tanner of all your friends? Because he's a hand right there. Watch for Tanner at the International Finals coming soon.
Delvin and Kaylee Rowe, Hayes, Montana, father-son duo. Going to work right here. Whoa. No. It'll be a no time.
Let's go to the man who still has it. This guy still has it, and he still got it indeed. Leah Bearzona, bringing you also our senior competitor, Leonard Williams Sr. on the head and side. And his partner in crime is the one and only Mr. Steve Romo. Now I'm rooting for this Arizona connection here. Watch it. It's gonna be good. Hey. You set a trap, you're hoping for two. Sometimes you only get one. Good news, though. A qualified time is always going to get you in that average race when we come to Saturday. We're going to be 11 at 46 there. Williams and Romo connection 11 at 46.
Let's go to one of my favorite connections as far as the team roping goes. Josh Jumper of Clewiston, Florida, and Dakota Lewis of Browning, Montana. The Seminole and Northern Cheyenne connection come together right now as we've gotten to meet Dakota in the bull riding. We've got to meet him as a hazer in the steer wrestling. Now he's showing us his great talent in the team roping. Oh. Trying to fish it on. Everything kind of coming apart on us today, but you see that flag still up. If we could work a little magic, today's going to be a no time on that run.
We got to change the luck in the building. Best way to do that is to have Dakota give away a free shirt. That's the best way, man. Not coming from me, it's coming from a champion.
He knew exactly who was going to give that to, JJ.
He knew.
Directly. He grabbed it, wham.
He grabbed it, he's like, yep, that guy. We choreograph all of our stuff. Me and Dakota, we've been working on it for years.
Did she just catch that with a baby in her hand?
Yeah, that's normal.
Let's go to the Navajo and Cheyenne River Sioux connection. Don Battalions on the head and side, on the heel and side, Mr. Spider Ramon. Rocking a world champ shirt, heeling like a world champ. Hey. Boys, we got you from the jump. We got you early on. Broken Barrier, your seat on the replay board. Brought to you by Prefert and PBR Ride Pass. 16 and 48, including the penalty. 16 and 48.
We go back to the land of enchantment right now for the Garcia boys from New Mexico. Ryan Garcia of Belen, Scooter Garcia of Church Rock. 5-time qualifications between the two of them. Oh, hanging on, yeah. And a 5 in the field. Going to be a 10 and 42. 10 and 42.
Clay Gardepy, I know we got a good picture of that one. Rodeo Ready Photography's here if you want to check out your pictures. We got some cool videos coming too from Logan Allen. The boys, the men behind the lens as we go to the Arizona and Nevada connection. Page, Arizona, on the head side, bringing you Mr. Marlon Manson. Elko, Nevada's bringing you the healer for the afternoon. Our second to last team out on the healing side, this is Leo Ramon. Yes, Arizona. Nevada. Hey! We got to the knot, and it's not going to be a time, no time there. For Mr. Marlon Manson and Leo Ramon, you look at the replay. Got a lot of rope sliding through that hand. You get to the knot, that's an ugly feeling, no time.
Surely that's not what they wanted to see happen in Las Vegas. Not today, not ever.
What a great observation. I just love, you know what we should do this year? Let's go and just miss.
Here we go, Dwight Sills, Cody Lansing. Oh.
That is probably not what they had in mind on their way to Vegas.
Not at all. It's kind of like the old Pee Wee Herman where not is the word of the day. Not going to work out, no time. As we close out your team roping, final look at our leaderboard this afternoon. 4.87 in the round today. Wawa Ben, Raleigh Ben. There you see it. Derek Begay, Brandon Ben, 4.97. Talon Cummins, Wyatt Gibson at a 5.68. Gerald and Strande, 6 and 89. There's your top 4 times in the round. And the aggregate race after 2 go-rounds and 2 catches. Begay and Ben with a 10.09. Wawa and Raleigh Ben with a 20.01. Gerald and Strande, 21.68. Bentley and Ramon, 29.12. There's your top 4 in the aggregate as we bring you more from the India National Finals Rodeo live at the South Point Arena on Ride Past PBR. We'll be back in a couple moments. We are back in Las Vegas. You have not missed a moment of the rodeo. It's time for the barrel racing, brought to you by our partners at Bill Fick Ford. As we kick it off today, Julia Benali Begay going to be your first cowgirl out. Yesterday's round winner, a 15.528. As a matter of fact, 1 year ago, it was a 15.54 to win this round. Go, girl. Let's go. Loop, Arizona cowgirl. Punched her ticket here through the last chance qualifier as we round number 3 and head home. Whoa! Heads up, heads up. Stetson Sportsmed quickly on the scene to check out our young cowgirl. That was a full speed hard slam, but she's up and all right as far as we can tell. Tough cowgirl from a tough family. Let her know you're happy she's all right today. It's going to be a no time.
No time, but like you said, Stetson Sports Medicine reminder contestants, they're available about 30 minutes after the perf. So if you need the care, that's what they're there for. Go in there and see them. We have doctors, we have chiropractors, we have athletic trainers. all at the Indian Finals Rodeo. Let's go to White Horse, South Dakota. Miss Tatum Ward, she's been 2012 Junior Barrels INFR World Champion, 2021 Ladies Barrels INFR World Champ from the Cheyenne River Sioux Tribe. From White Horse, South Dakota, here she comes down the alley. We're coming in good. A little wide on number 1. Let's fix it here on number 2. You all right, Vegas? This is where I need you. Let me hear you holler. 1, 2, 3.
Got the golden touch.
21 and 691, including the tip barrel on number 2. 21 and 691 for Miss Ward.
Let's go to Shasta Blodgett right now. Abaddon, North Dakota. Turtle Mountain Band of Chippewa, 2-time qualifier to the Indian National Finals Rodeo. There we go. Good round number 2 on our way to 3 today. Time to head home. Time going to be a 16:201.
Let's go to Tsutina Nation, Alberta, Canada. Bringing you Sonia Dodging Horse. 2019 and 2022 world champ. Tough look on 1. We're gonna bring her home right now on barrel number 3 though. Whoa. We were looking to be quick there, but we're gonna add 5 seconds to it for the tip barrel, making it a 20 and 468. 20.468.
Tara Seaton is an 8-time qualifier to the Indian National Finals Rodeo. 3 times to the Turquoise Circuit Finals. You got to watch her on TV. Oh. The Tour Champion rounding number 3. Picking up a 5-second penalty and a 20.808 for Tara Seaton today.
Let's go to Bournemouth, North Dakota. Sailor Wilson. Barrel number 2 looks good. Sailor number 3 still upright. Something is up, something's in the water with that first barrel. We'll get you a time for that Calgary Hill shortly. Let's go to Kira Simonson. Barrel number 1. Looking good. Number 2. Looking clean, Kira. That's the previous world champ. Bring her home. Look out, leaderboard 15 and 606.
Wow. Well, that's going to be the midway point of the barrel race. There you see the times in so far at 15.606 from Kira Simonson. Shasta Blodgett 16.201. Sonia Dodging Horse 20.468. And Sailor Wilson 20.604. As we smooth the ground over.
Welcome back. We're going to keep the show rolling here in the barrel racing. 15 and 608, still what we're chasing from Kira Simonson. As we go to Skytook, Oklahoma. Fixing to come Down the alley is your former champion of the world. This is Sally Williams. 2016 world champ from the Cherokee Nation. Whoa, we're having a little bit of horse trouble there in the alley. That's all right, though. I'll tell you what. As soon as she comes into the arena, give the former world champ the welcome she deserves. Then I want you to mock that and go tenfold around third barrel. Here she comes now, Sally Williams. This is shaping up Las Vegas. Bring her on home around barrel number 3. $15 and $9.89, $15 and $9.89, and all 3 barrels are up.
Riding now with Tacey Flynn of Newman Grove, Nebraska. 3 affiliated tribes, 4-time qualifier. Saw her rack up some wins on tour presented by the Akana Group this year. On our way to number 3, let's ride with Tacey Flynn. Time going to be a 16:364. 16:364.
From Nebraska, we're going to go up north of the border to Cardston, Alberta. Second in the 2023 tour, this is Cheyenne Blackwater. Barrel number 2, Cheyenne's looking good. Keep that same energy, Las Vegas, here. $15 and $702, $15 and $702 clean.
Go to work now with Sammy Joe Bird. The great Bird family of Indian professional rodeo as we talk about family legacies and rodeo dynasties. Former all-around champion of the world. An amazing talent. Time. You saw on barrel number 3, made that extra circle back around after we rounded the 3rd, so it's going to be a no time today.
Equine Sports Team's going to take care of Sammy and Rama back there. We're going to make sure that horse is doing all right after that little stumble and slip on first barrel. Let's go to the young gun from Arlee, Montana, Grayson O'Connor. The Salish Kidney Tribes of Montana, Grayson. Show them why you're here, yes. 15 and 680. 15.680 for the young gun, Miss O'Connor.
We go to Warm Springs, Oregon right now. For the next generation of a great rodeo and family, Brindley May Holion. Flying over to barrel 2. Oh. Taking it down as we round number 3. On the time in, it's going to be a 21:448. Let's go to a cowgirl right now who won this round 1 year ago. Jennifer Turner, excuse me, Veneta, Oklahoma. Reading my notes here like I know what I'm doing. I blame that one on Ryan, I don't know why. Here she comes. Jennifer Turner, top 5 in the tour. Oh! Taking down barrel number 2. A 5-second penalty on our run as we cross through the timeline at a 20.710.
Let's go to 9-time Indian National Finals Rodeo qualifier, the veteran. Coming to you from Loring, Montana, currently getting her mail in Missoula. It's my sister-in-law, Kiana Davis. Barrel number 1, Kiana. Number 2 looks good. Keep it up, sister number 3. Let me hear you, Vegas. 15 and 859, 15.859 for Mrs. Davis. As we look back up to the preferred big screen, PB2 leaderboard. In 4th place, Kiana's gonna get some day money, 15 and 859. Number 3, Cheyenne Blackwater, 15 and 702. The young gun, Grayson O'Connor's gonna come out 2nd place, 15 and 680. And the number 1 lady thus far, with 1 perf to go, Miss Kira Simonson, 15 and 606. We take a look at our average leaderboard and that average race still in mind for Saturday. We're always keeping Saturday in mind as we're rolling to look to crown some world champs. In 4th place, Tacey Flynn, 2. Grayson O'Connor, 31 and 525 in 3rd place. Kira Simonson's in 2nd with a 31 and 510 on 2. And in 1st place, your current average leader, Cheyenne Blackwater, 31 461 on 2. That's gonna do it for now. Those watching at home will take a quick break and we'll be right back in the arena.
Oh, we are back live in Las Vegas at the Indian National Finals Rodeo, and we are getting ready to meet some superior talent before we go into the bull riding here on a Wednesday afternoon. Your cowboy lifesavers are voted to be here by the members of the Indian National Finals Rodeo. Please welcome from Cannonball, North Dakota, Jake Fox. Chinle, Arizona brings us Nigel Harvey. And Sutin, Alberta, Canada sends us Riley Dodging Horse. These are the Cooper Tires Bullfighters. J.J. Harrison, the man in the can, rounding out the protection and safety team as we go to chute number 3. Las Vegas, it's time to ride some bulls. Are you ready? Let's start it off now with Bo Tyler Vasu, Claymaker from 4B Bucking Bulls. You talk about a great matchup to start off round number 2 on a Wednesday afternoon. Montana Cowboy, Navajo Nation Bucking Bull, PBR, one of our top features in the PBR. They're bringing bulls back here to the Indian National Finals Rodeo once again in 2023. Bo Tyler Vasu has been on a great roll in Las Vegas. Commanding ride yesterday in the saddle bronc riding. He's here in 2 events as you see him dominate all across the country in college rodeo and pro rodeo as well. Come on, Bo Tyler, 7th in the tour. Yeah.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up.
Vegas, it is way too quiet for a qualified bull ride. The moves they make every single time they pair up on this ride has been amazing. Your judges watch closely and the score comes in at 78 points today.
The next man behind the mask is coming to you also from the great 406. Cutbank, Montana is where he's calling home. This is Kobe Whitford. On the back of a bull from 4B bucking bulls we call Wreck. You've seen this man all over the place. This is his second International Finals rodeo, two-time Montana professional rodeo circuit qualifier. He qualified to the PRCA permit finals. And he's from M-O-N-T-A-N-A, Montana. Where he at?
Oh, sorry, Montana. You said Montana. Where are the people from Montana? Make some noise. Or weird noises. Yeah.
I've been making noise all day, JJ. Come on,
Colby.
Colby. Whoa. That was a rough and tumble and one heck of a dismount. That's why I wear those helmets. Take a look at this. Things start to go south right here. Your Cooper-tired bullfighter stepping in, shooting gaps, pulling wraps, saving lives, and chasing ear tags all night long. The Dream Team, the trio.
The trio. Hey, wait a minute.
The Three Musketeers.
And their weird friend.
The man in the can, Mr. J.J. Harrison.
I will be honest, though, it's been an easy finals for me so far. I haven't really gotten rattled around. How many people just kind of rooting I get run over a little bit? Hey, I'm with you. I'm with you. Let's see if we can get me run over today.
I was raising my hand there too, JJ. Just saying.
You kind of trailed off there like you're on a walkie-talkie or something.
Copy.
Copy. Was that a niner in there?
Come on,
All right, this is the one. This is the bull.
This is the one. This is Kevin Wallace getting ready on a bull called Rich the Kid. YG Bucking Bulls bring this matchup together. The Watt Nation Cowboy comes to us looking to ride a bull today. Come on, Kevin.
Where you going? I'm over here. And wipe your butt before you come to the rodeo. Gross.
Watch JJ right here with the hat fling. See if we can get it. Okay, so he's moving in, trying to get hit. Nope.
I thought he was going to hit me. How many people thought he was going to hit me? Yeah, I peed either way, so. Whew. Gross.
TMI. TMI.
Sorry.
JJ, what do you say we take things to North Dakota? North Dakota, did you make it to Nevada this week? That makes one, and there's another in the bucket chute by the name of Kason Johnson. He's on the back of Frank the Tank. C3 Bucking Bulls, whoa!
Let's go. Dance flow. I know, you know.
Frank the Tank.
Come on, JJ.
Man, he
Frank,
took a step in.
The Tank getting the best of him there as we look at this, and he is a tank indeed. A lot of weight coming down there. Well, Mr. Kason Johnson, after that no score and a buck off right here. Ooh. Steps right on him. You know what that means? He gets stepped on. Bullfighter step in. No score for Mr. Johnson.
Let's go to Lyle Dillon. There we go.
Stetson Sports Medicine going to take good care of this cowboy. Reminder, contestants, use them to your advantage. That's why they're here. You are in good hands.
Lyle Dillon. Oglala Sioux Cowboy is getting ready aboard a bull called Uncle Buck from C3 Bucking Bulls. The Foo, South Dakota bull rider is getting ready inside chute number 5. Yeah, Lyle. Ooh. And a great job and a great save by your bullfighters today. It's going to be a no score.
JJ, we need a mojo change.
We do need a mojo change. Let's have everybody. Actually, you know what? COVID's over. So let's just look to the person sitting next to you and lick their face. Yeah, you didn't get to do that all 2020, so it's just.
And if you want to wear a mask, if you feel so inclined, please do so. If you want to wear a mask before you get licked, that's fine.
Yeah. All right, so it wasn't the best idea. How about we just make a little noise on 3? It's very simple. You just go, ah! Unless you're from Montana, then you do one of them weird noises. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wow, boy, they're with me now. 2 people yelling, wake up over here.
This will wake him up right here. Let's go to Okeechobee, Florida. The bull by the name of Zeke the Freak from Fitzpatrick Ranch. And the man to slay the beast, the dragon slayer, Norman Osceola. Come on, Norman. Whoa, Riley. Nigel getting some up-close action there. You see our bullfighters, they got GoPros on. They got glasses on. Take a look at the replay board. Norman's going to come down. Nigel's going to get some 3D footage right there.
Let's ride with Weston Grant right now, Toppenish, Washington. Scat Jacket, the name of the bull from 3 Mile Creek. So you take a good look inside that INFR bucking chute today.
Leaderboard's lonely with 1 qualified ride, 78 points at the top thus far. This afternoon, we got 1 more performance left. Weston Grant, let's catch Bo. Weston.
Yeah!
Whoa! Clock saying 8 seconds as I'm looking at the replay board. Look at this bull. Scat Jacket throwing everything but the washing machine at Weston Grant, and he comes out on top. Look at that outside leg feeding him some iron as he turns the corner there into his hand. He's hoping for a thumbs up. If you're looking at that replay board, he's hoping for it. We'll wait on word and scores from our officials. How about this? We're not going to go to number 1, but number 2 looks just fine in that average race. 76 points.
Halliday, North Dakota brings us Tell Jacobs. Climbs aboard Jagger from Rockin' YB. Come on, Tell, hang with them today. Ooh. The re-ride flag coming down.
A flag is not always a bad thing. You see the yellow ones in the bronc riding events, that means they missed them out. You see the yellow ones, that could be a barrier, that could be whatever you have, a disqualification. It's the orange flag that just came out of that judge's pocket, giving him an option to get on another one. Who wants to see him get on one more?
That's a business decision right there. Isn't he sitting number 3?
Scores rolling in for Tell. 61 points. Businessman decision, you talk about it. Not sure if he's going to take that rewrite or not. Let's go to bucket chute number 2.
We're going to ride with Jacoy Hale.
He's going to take the rewrite.
The score. All right, he's keeping the score. So that was Jacoy Hale that we just saw, and he is keeping the 61-point ride. All right. Oh, boy. Whew. All right, so that was Tell Jacobs right there at a no score today.
That bow looked like an angry gerbil. Wow. He's mad.
Looked like a fuzzy little gerbil, didn't they?
We're looking at our scores. 76. Number 2 spot, 61, sit number 3 in the 78. First one out, Bo Tyler, 78 points at the top. Let's go to South Dakota, Porcupine, South Dakota, that is. On the back of the Tatsy Bucking Bulls from Blackfeet Country, this is Oscar Skull. And the Bull Twister for the afternoon is going to be Slick Phelps, Porcupine, South Dakota. Put your hands together.
Come on now.
Dean's killing on the tunes. Don't leave him high and dry.
I love it. We're vibing directly across from the announcer stand.
Yes.
Hands up and all.
Yep. Keeping us alive. Slick, you know what you gotta be? You gotta be slick. You gotta ride good. We don't need perfect, but we do need your best. Slick Phelps, come on. Peter Tatsy bringing you the bull talent there. Oscar Skull gonna get the best of Slick Phelps. It'll be a no time. No score. Excuse me. No score. No score for Mr. Phelps. We got 2 left, though, Kyle, and I think these 2 that are left are going to give us what we need.
You know, these next 2 that we're fixing to watch have been known to rise to the occasion when called upon. Chance Thomas is a former junior bull riding champion of the world that is now graduated and dominating in the open bull riding. Double Dip, the name of his bull from Howell Bucking Bulls. We got to see them on stage last night for a go-around win. Can they pair up with Chance Thomas on a Wednesday afternoon to put themselves in the running to win 2 go-around buckles in a row? Come on. Oh.
All right, man, look.
And our junior star coming down, going to be a no score.
I know what would inspire everybody. See, One of my favorite actors, Mo Brings Plenty, he's in the house right back there sitting on the back of the chutes, right? Star of Yellowstone, y'all know him.
Oh, yeah.
I think it'd be very inspirational if he rode a bull for us all. I think we can get an extra bull for you, Mo. Are you in?
He said thumbs up. I ain't scared. That's what he said. I ain't scared.
Here's the thing. I know he's joking, but he would ride one for like 93 and be like, yeah, whatever. I thought this was hard.
And he's looking at you like you're about to make a trip to the train station, so you better
I'm
calm
going to tell you right
down.
now, I'm glad you're here, Mo. We're honored to have you. Last bull. Come on, everybody. Get a little excited for the last one, huh?
JJ, you said it. And then there was one. This is the spotlight. Leave us with a good taste in our mouth for the curtain drop, my friend. And I think this is the kid to do it. First time Indian National Finals qualifier. From St. Michael's, Arizona, this is Corwin Kinlachini. Corwin's paired up with Smokey from 4B Bucking Bulls. Corwin, I'm pulling for you. We've had a pile of no scores, a few qualified rides, buddy. This is your first Indian National Finals rodeo, and it is well deserved. We have to show them why you're here. Be proud of who you are. Let's come out and compete. Let's bear down and ride a good one from 4B Bucking Bulls. Smokey can take you to the pay window. I know it, Corwin. The man behind the mask, Corwin. Whoa. It'll be a no score for Mr. Corwin Kinlachini. As we look at the replay board, bullfighters once again cannot highlight those guys enough. Take a look here. Things go south for Corwin. Who's there? Nigel and Riley Dodging Horse stepping in there. Taking him by the horns, bringing him away. As we take a look at our pre-fert big screen, brought to you by Ride Pass, bringing you the round 2 leaderboard thus far. With another perf to go tonight. Number 1 spot going to Bo Tyler Vasu, 78 points, the all-around roughie. Number 2 spot, Weston Grant with a 76-point ride. And Jaquay Hale, 61 points. Now we talk about the average race. This is where we're going to crown world champs, is right here in this average. Ride Pass bringing it to you. Bo Tyler, 78, number 4 in the average. Kobe Whitford, 79, number 3 in the average. Latrell Long, 82, and the only man to cover 2 thus far, the number 1 man, Jaquay Hale, 138 points on 2. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a production of the Indian National Finals Rodeo, brought to you by PBR Ride Pass. I'm joined up here with Dean Holian, and my co-announcer for the evening, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Kyle Tom. My name is Ryan Davis. Thank you very much for coming out with us. We'll see you tonight. We're going to do it all over again. Be here, be square. Tune in from home. Thank you so much.